So PlayStation, hold on one second. Just bring audio over here. Okay. So PlayStation hit me up about getting a review unit for the PSVR2, which I agreed to and I'm very excited to check out. That's what I assume is in this massive orb right here, because when I expected a regular box, this showed up today. Let's open it up. The orb. Hey, I can see you guys now. All right. Oh, cool, handy. That opens up all the way that way. Yeah, that is a PSVR2. You know, there's a part of it's gonna miss having a regular box, but this is really freaking cool. Obviously we have the main unit right here. We set this up for top down. I don't know where we're gonna fit all this. We have our two controllers. Oh, these things are so, I don't even know how to rightfully hold these just yet. Okay, yeah, so it's interesting. Oh, and there's some more beneath. And then what else do we have in here? Probably some information on everything. Feel a new reel. Experience the next generation of virtual reality play with stunning 4K HDR visuals, genre-defining games, and unique sensations from the groundbreaking PlayStation VR2 headset and PlayStation VR2 Sense controller. And then, oh, awesome. Looks like I've got a couple game codes to mess with as well, so I have some things to jump right into. Horizon is definitely the main one I'm interested in checking out. And what's in this box? Oh, okay, yeah. And then this is just all of the cables, which, look, I've got to go find the backpack right now to compare, but I've got the original PSVR stuff in the backpack that I haven't used in a little bit, and there is so many more cables involved in using that headset. Part of why I'm really excited about this one is because, I mean, this is it. There's the one really long cable coming from the headset itself, and then just a couple little extra auxiliary ones, which I will assemble. Pretty straightforward unboxing. So yeah, I did not expect a full-blown PlayStation Pokeball to just show up at my front door, but this is the PSVR 2. Let's hook it up. Okay, so real quick before I actually start trying this one out and hooking it up, I grabbed my original PSVR. So, you know, very similar to this one, we've got the headset, which has a hardwired cable right here. Oh, which has two cables that plugs into this little attachment. Multiple HDMI cables that go into the system, the TV, and the full control box. It's got the move remotes, the camera that's required for tracking. Yeah, it was a few things to get this one all up and running, whereas this is the single cable. You know, I really liked a lot of stuff that I played on the original PSVR, Rigs in particular, because I love mech stuff, so that was a fun, competitive mech game you could play. But I didn't end up breaking this out as often as I would have liked because the setup was just so much going on, and for the sake of, you know, shooting videos, we tend to have a cleaner looking setup. So I'm really excited to see how this kind of trimmed down approach is gonna work out. All right, so I've done the initial physical setup of the system, which is I took this USB-C cable here and plugged it in there. That was easy. Let's actually check out doing the on-system setup. I'm not sure how much of this is gonna keep up and actually show stuff on screen. Let's find out. Get started. Oh, there's this little stereo headset too, right. Get this and open this up. And we're gonna plug it into the bottom of the headset right here. These little ports at the bottom here you can just plug it into. Whoop. That step done. Okay, so next step is we need to sync up the PSVR2 Sense controllers with the system. The way you do that is the way you would do it on any other controller. You have to plug it into the system for a moment. And it does come with an extra USB-A to USB-C cable, so we can do that. So let's get this unwrapped real quick, if I can remember how twist ties work. Right, we'll go ahead and use this other front port. And we need to sync one at a time, because we only have the one cable. So, I know I saw it earlier. Little hidden cable right here. And hit the PlayStation button on it. Right controller is paired. Cool, so then we just need to do the same thing for the left controller. Grab the left one, do the same. Right, left hand, I can't hold that in my right hand. Pair it. I said pair it. There we go. Just didn't press enough the first time. Unplug the USB cables from your Sense controllers, put them down within reach. So the next step is for me to hit this button down here, and I guess we'll see what I have to do next. Attention. Before use, read the health and safety warnings. Not for use of children under 12, covered there. Review surroundings. Take steps to prevent pets, children, or other obstacles. I just won't walk into the camera. I hope. Some people may experience motion sickness, nausea, disorientation. I might be slightly prone to some of these things, but we'll find out how it goes. Clear some space. For the purposes of shooting this video, we're gonna be a little dangerous. There's no space directly in front of me, we're good. Hit OK. Turn on the lights in the room. Well, this is a well-lit shot, so we're definitely good there. It's actually saying to, it actually wanted me to calm down some of the lights because strong lights might distract. We'll see if that happens. Okay, so hold up here and start checking. It's trying to see how, oh, brightness check is complete. And then I think I have to wear it. Oh, it's gonna show me how to wear it. Ah, so there's a button on the front here, and that pulls it out forward. Hit this button to say I'm done. Release the headband. Cool, done. Put the headset on. Now, obviously the beanie is giving me a little extra distance here because I'm not gonna give you guys the beanie-free experience just yet. You gotta go to the side channel for that. I think I'm looking at the camera. I don't know if I am. Make sure it's nice and snug. Beanie included. Put on the headphones, which I feel them dangling right here. Hopefully I don't start talking too loud. Done. To make sure you can see, is there anything on the screen right now?
Yes.
Cool. To make sure you can see the screen clearly, adjust the lens distance, which is this little slider up here. Oh, cool, you get a little display of like having your eyes centered. Cool, so that looks good. Whoa, I can see you. Can you see me on that monitor?
I can see me.
Interesting. Hold the controllers. Oh, whoa, it's like an orb. How do I hold you? All right, how to use your controllers. So that's cancel, that's select, move with a stick, makes sense. L1 and R1 are these inner ones here, with L2 and R2 being these trigger pulls, that makes sense. We have the create button over here with options over here, all good. Okay, I can press this button to reset orientation, so if I move around a lot, I can recenter. We have eye tracking, adjustment will start in 3, 2, 1. Oh cool, so there's like a little light I have to follow with my eyes, and that's how it learns how my eye tracking works. Oh. Okay, that was weird. Oh, cool. And then I look at different dots and it like registers that I'm looking at them. Awesome. That's the eye tracking working. Ooh, scanning play area. That might be difficult right now. Did you know that you're an obstruction, Josh?
Can't help it.
Yeah, it does not like most of our camera setup. Okay, there we go. I've looked around enough for it to feel good. Set floor height, which is just me touching the floor, which, yep, it looks correct. We're gonna do stay seated for now because I'm not planning on getting up and moving around. Set play area, which is immediately around me. Looks good. You're all set. Oh, whoa, whoa. I'm in space. PlayStation VR2. Cool little intro. Oh, and now we're just good to go. Quick tips to get you started. I'm gonna skip. Cool. Well, I've only installed one game so far, which is Horizon Call of the Mountain. So I'm just gonna get that going, and we'll do a little demo right here. I am planning on doing a more full review of this once I've had more time with all the games, but you know, let's just try something out real quick and see how this is. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on that full review while I wait for this game to boot up. Yes, the good old warning of you are gonna be moving your hands around and swinging, so please make sure there's nothing directly in your way. Ooh, we'll try gaze tracking on, and seated for now. Continue. Oh, that's weird. The subtitles are like directly in the middle of my vision, which makes sense because it wants it to be where I see it. Oh, this is a lot prettier than the first one was. I mean, it makes sense. The first PSVR was quite a few years ago now, but am I talking louder? I feel like I'm talking louder. Oh, whoa, hands. It's kind of got hand, yeah, oh, well, yep, those are my hands doing things. Finger guns. Yeah, damn, this is a lot prettier than the other one was. And obviously this game is built for showcasing this kind of stuff. It's sometimes hard to react because I'm actually getting immersed right now. Yeah, this is pretty. Although, while I get this is meant to be a bit of a tech demo, I do want to get to actual gameplay soon. So you guys just don't see me sitting here looking at things. Oh man, it's like an AT-AT just walking over you. Except in this case it's a tall neck because this isn't Star Wars, but still, it's that kind of vibe. Okay. I think, oh no, my ears, they're still plugged in. Okay, So I think if I do any more, it's gonna actually be for the sake of really getting into playing games and trying stuff out. I'm satisfied as far as the initial setup and everything goes. This was so much faster than the original PSVR. Not just in terms of plugging it in, but even just the whole setup process felt a lot simpler, and it's really cool just kind of getting a highlight of some of the stuff. I will say I'm not like someone who's tried every single VR headset out there. I've used the original PSVR, I've used the Quest, and this has been really cool. So yeah, I'm gonna spend a bunch more time playing a bunch of games. Obviously there's this, Gran Turismo, which I'm not super big on racing games, but the idea of actually like sitting in the racing chair seems a lot more interesting to me. Probably Resident Evil, if I can push through being a scaredy cat. And I'll do a more complete video with my thoughts on how this all is. But so far, so good.